very carefully. So basically, you get in the car and you push the clutch. That's the pedal on the left, not the one in the middle. Though you need to push that too. Might be one of the most important parts. Okay, got it? Yup. Hello, welcome. Hi, how's it going? Oh my gosh. It do be Monday. Monday motivation. Monday motivation. Monday motivation is the thing that we always do every single Monday. It's like a ritual at this point. Everybody's always like, yo, can't wait for Monday motivation. It's like my whole thing, right? Yeah, yep. You know it, everybody knows it. Normally lurking, but I feel like yapping today. Hell yeah, let's yap. Gonna yap like crazy today. Furry on my screen? Where? Me draw a furry? Absolutely not. That would never happen in my entire 1,000 years of life. Because as you know, I'm about 1,002 years old now. I'm about to turn 1,003. Are you proud of me? Pretty cool, right? Yep, true. Very true. How was Polaris? It was really cool, but very chaotic. Yeah. End of sentence. Feeling very Monday motivated. Will soon though. Okay. So the one thing you can control in life is yourself. You decide. You decide who you are or what you want to do with your life. You can decide right now if you wanna chill, if you wanna rest. Rest is important too. You shouldn't feel bad about wanting to rest. But you could also choose to I don't know, make a funny little animation. That's a choice that you can make, and then things will happen because of that. It's pretty cool, right? Pretty wild how we have like free will and stuff. Some deep advice, yeah. I'll give you like 20 minutes or so to process that, because that was pretty deep, and then we'll get back to some more classic Monday motivation, the classic thing we do every single Monday. Even on Mondays where I'm not streaming, you hear me in your head, you hear me motivating you. That's how deep of a cultural impact Monday motivations have. Can't decide who I want to be. Honestly, mood. I don't know who I want to be, and I don't know if I'll ever figure that out, to be completely honest with you. But I don't know. Is it so bad to be? Is it so bad to? Is it so bad? Full stop. Heard from the tabletop community that Polaris workers complained that they didn't prepare anything for a few hours before start, and they were like, yeah, we're waiting for tables. Yeah. Yeah. When we, first of all, we couldn't find where our booth was supposed to be. And then we found it, and there was just, the reason we couldn't find it is because it was completely barren. There was nothing there. We paid for electricity and tables, and none of it was there. And we went to the help desk several times to ask for tables, and they always said like, oh, they're coming, they're still coming, they'll be there. Yeah, so we had like the entire day to build the booth on the Thursday, and we literally couldn't do anything because we don't have tables. They were like, yo, it's okay, they'll be there at 8 AM tomorrow, the latest. Like, okay, fine. Like, I didn't really feel like waking up super early to build my entire booth right before the con starts, but alright, I guess I'll do that. Guess what? Do you want to know when we got the tables? The tables arrived at 12:30 on the con day, and the con had already opened at 12. Like, we were really lucky because a friend of ours, a streamer called Nayami, they had some extra tables. They're smart. They take their own tables to conventions, so they don't have to rely on the convention to give them tables. And they actually had some extras that they didn't need, and we were able to borrow. If we didn't have that, I don't know what we would have done. We would have just perished, I guess. Probably like just died, just like laid in the tableless booth and just died. That's probably what would have happened. Yeah. Do you use Pinterest? You know, I actually had a phase where I started using Pinterest. It was like, it's actually, back then it was pretty good for collecting art references. But nowadays it's like way too full of AI slop. So I kind of stopped using it. I never used it to like post my own stuff though. If that's probably what you meant, wasn't it? Thanks so much for the finished commission, my son. I love it so much. Hell yeah. I'm glad you like it. Yours was really fun to work on. I really like it. Like, as much as I love drawing animals, of course I love drawing animals, but it is always nice every so often to get a request for a human character or just something that isn't an animal. It's a nice change of pace. Actually, you're at the beginning, you own away. Convexity real? Never had the AI problem on Pinterest, luckily. Really? Okay. Raw? No way. Ah. Delectable. Been told I can save up for some Ohuhu markers. What is an Ohuhu marker? I recently got some, what are they called? Frickin', they're like watercolors, but as a pen. Forgot what they're called. Hello, can you undo? Why is it not undoing? Is my app being buggy? I'll just erase it. Yeah, my app is being buggy. Do you see this? I'm like pressing on the pencil, and the pencil is selected, but it still says that the brush is, but the pen is selected for some reason. I don't know why it does that. It only happens sometimes. Hi Chip, hi Bruda, welcome in. Do you have a question for new commission? How would I get a sketch commission with me and another person? How much would it cost? I apologize that that like my commission stuff is like not that easy to. It's not that easy to just order something with like multiple characters and stuff. I'm still kind of figuring out how to set it up, to be completely honest. I did recently create a new listing for pay what you want commissions. In the sense that you can pay me however much you want, and I'll make something that I feel like matches that price, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know, it kind of depends on like if you want like colors and rendering and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Again, I apologize that it's so complicated. I'm still kind of. I mean, I'm not new to making commissions. I've done like hundreds of these icons. It's just when I try to like widen my offers, I guess you would say, to more than just like a set idea like this, I really struggle to like figure out how to do it. More flexible commissions would be interesting to be. Yeah, that's kind of the idea I had with the pay what you want slot that I just added. I just don't know how to like give examples of what like how much you would need to pay for like certain features and stuff. I don't know. I don't know, I guess I will just wait until people commission me for that, and then I'll use those as examples. I don't know. I don't know. Doing laser hair removal while watching the stream? Hell yeah. You can watch a live stream while you do that? That's very interesting. Cause yeah, like I'm honestly like open to doing pretty much any type of commission, even like animations and stuff. I think it'd be really fun to do animation commissions, but like I don't know how to do I don't know how. And I thought about doing like the quote system, but I don't know. It's all so complicated, and I'm really good at just like avoiding things that I struggle with. Stretch? Okay, let's go. Quite phenomenal talking with you right now, given this is my first stream and you basically turned me into a furry way back in 2021. Yeah, I don't know if I should apologize or say you're welcome, but... Does anyone like using Minecraft to help plan out backgrounds and such for things like comics? I feel like it's cheating a bit. It is not cheating. Using... Like, I used Minecraft to create the background for the social anxiety video I made. The background with like the bakery that they're standing in, I used Minecraft to... I traced over a Minecraft screenshot to get the perspective. Like, I don't know. It's a totally valid way to create a background in my opinion. And honestly, like, you can use it for characters too, because you can use like a box in perspective as a starting point. Gotta distract myself from the laser and the noise. Okay, I'll try my best. I'll try my best to distract with my own kind of noise and lasers. Do you ever think about the many tens of thousands of people who've turned into furries? Okay, I don't think it's that many. It's probably like 100 or so. It's really funny when I follow like a cute fursuiter on Instagram, and then they're like, "Oh my god, Chipflake followed me." Like, what do you mean? I'm just a guy. Hello, Aaron, how are you? I'm okay, thank you very much for asking. My brain is being very strange lately. For the past 2 days, yeah, since Saturday, I've been having like really wild, not mood swings, but like energy swings, I guess. Like, I get these like bursts of energy that I don't know what to do with. And that lasts for maybe like half an hour or so, and then I'll just crash. I'll be like extremely tired. I basically like could fall asleep any moment. And then 10 minutes later, I'm suddenly full of energy again. Repeat that throughout the entire day since Saturday. I don't know what's wrong, and I'm a little bit scared. Like, what if there's like a gas leak in my house or something? But then my partner would have the same symptoms, so I guess it's probably just me. Definitely one of the reasons I got into furry stuff. Your videos on YouTube were binged by me in lockdown. That's cute. Love is in the air? Wrong. Gas leak. I love gas leak memes. You've been drinking coffee? I don't like coffee. Does anybody want some coffee? Not me. Yeah, I've been eating and drinking as much caffeine and non-caffeine as I usually do, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on, and I'm scared. And a little bit frightened. What's your perfect breakfast? Are we on a date right now? Yo. I'm a big fan of egg. I like egg on toast. Ich mag Ei. Das Bedürfnis, einen Witz über Eier zu machen, ist so stark. Die arme Amis verstehen das gar nicht. Es ist so schade. Eier, wir brauchen Eier, genau, genau. Ich glaube, jeder braucht Eier. Besonders ich. Und Schwarztee, auf jeden Fall. Zum Frühstück. Jo. Das war's eigentlich, jo. Dann ist das halt so. If you don't understand German, you didn't miss much out. So, okay, so like... for some reason in German, the word for eggs is also the word for balls. So I was like making very intelligent jokes about that. So yeah, you didn't miss much. It's... I like, jokes aside, I do very much enjoy egg on toast though. It's very epic. Probably my favorite breakfast of all time. Love German eggs. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Not a big coffee fan, but I sure do love coffee from Chicken Nugget. Honestly, like, weirdly enough, Yosona's design reminds me of coffee for some reason. Like, the drink coffee. I don't know why. It doesn't really make sense. Okay, I feel motivated now? Hell yeah. We got our clip? No. No, don't clip that. Oh no, no, no. And somebody earlier was like, yes, finally. Finally, a safe for work creator. I am 27. I'm about to turn 28, actually. Wild times. Really interesting considering she's blonde. You put butter in your coffee. Well, I don't even coffee at all. I don't know it. I don't know why, but that like color scheme just makes me think of like a creamy like latte macchiato or something like that. I know it doesn't make sense because she doesn't have any like brown fur whatsoever. Yes. People that made me into furries were Stormy Fulf, Odin Wolf, and Kari Roo. Rediscovered the fandoms entirely in the pandemic. Bro, I used to freaking binge watch all three of those. I really enjoyed Odin Wolf especially. Like, he always made really interesting topics for his videos. And then I think he ended up getting banned off YouTube, and that's why he doesn't make YouTube videos anymore. Yeah, I can't really think of any, like... I don't really watch furry YouTube anymore, but it's not that I don't want to, it's just that everybody... all the channels I can think of, they just kind of make content that I'm not that interested in. To be honest, like, I kind of just want to watch, like, I guess, like, just standard videos, like, people just, like, talking about themselves and, like, their lives and stuff, who just, like, happen to be furries. That's the kind of content I want to watch. I don't really, like most people these days are making, like, list of top 10 cat personas, or like, what does this term mean? And it's like informative videos about the fandom. It's like, I don't need to watch a video about that because I already know all this stuff. Like, not saying it's bad, it's just not for me. Just hanging out on Twitch, saying hello to all the VTubers and YouTubers I meet, asking them how the day is going or how it went, giving virtual hugs to as many people as possible. Aww. Well, my day is okay, it's just very, like, time's going by way too fast. Bit scary. Want to rediscover his old videos again for nostalgia? They're available on the Internet Archive. Oh! I didn't even realize that he nuked all his videos, or YouTube nuked them, I guess. I thought the videos were still up and he was just not uploading anymore. Dang, that's crazy. Is there anything you missed from the UK? Food. Like, I love the food you can get over here in Germany, don't get me wrong, but I miss a lot of my, like, comfort foods from the UK. And, you know what else I miss? I was watching, I've been scripting the next part of my UK road trip series. And I was looking over some of the footage that we made, and I found footage from when we went to Manchester. And in Manchester, there's this really cool building called Afflex, and in there's just a bunch of, like, independently run shops where people sell, like, their own t-shirt designs, jewelry, stickers, patches, that kind of thing. It's really freaking cool. I've never seen anything like that in Germany. Except at, like, conventions, but not like a store that you can go to at any time. I really miss stuff like that. Who purged their videos? Odin Wolf. An old furry YouTuber. Pretty much change over to Twitch for my furry content because YouTube has been air lately. Yeah, I mean, if anybody has any recommendations for good furry YouTubers nowadays, I'm more than happy to hear them. But yeah, the only ones that I know are mostly making, like, informative videos, which is cool and all, but just not what I want to watch. Why can't I make a cell here? That's weird. I guess I'll do it like this. Came to say hi. Oh my gosh, hi. Welcome in. Furries I usually watch on Twitch, so I can't really suggest anyone. Yeah, it seems like most people switch to Twitch nowadays. Why can't I add a cell? I think I'm gonna have to restart the app, it's being a bit buggy. Which means I need to hide this for a second, because I don't know if I have anything personal on my desktop. This is an iPad. Oh no, you will have seen that I have Love and Deep Space installed. File, open, recent, wiggle icon. Yeah, I think it's fixed now. Oop. Hola, hello, Doc. Welcome in. Thank you for the save reminder, but I already saved. Kogekam and Sechi are good for YouTubers for me. Isn't Kogekam a streamer? I've never heard of Sechi before. Who's that? Hello Chip, how are you doing today? I am doing weirdly. I feel weird. Oh, this is cute. What the heck? Or is Sechi also a streamer? They make like little weird little animated shorts. Yeah, not the kind of content that I watch, to be honest, but it's pretty cool. That's cool. Yo, hi Ronya, how are you doing? Welcome in. Are you gonna be streaming today as well? Or are you having a chill day today? Yeah, Napi is cool. I agree. Okay, I need the reference sheet for this. Wait, true story. That's the thing I forgot. The reference sheet. Background color can be whatever. Okay, cool. And then guess I'll stream. There's no time to procrastinate. Is it procrastination though? Or are you simply resting? This is my stretch noise, by the way. Okay, so this character is grey with purple accents, so... Which kind of background color should I use? Maybe like a bluish grey? Like a light kind of blue? I mean, it's supposed to be happy. Maybe like yellow would actually fit really nice. And contrast with the purple. Yeah, I know color theory. Excited to finish some Halloween themed art? Hell yeah. I don't think I'll have time to do any Halloween art, unfortunately. Unless somebody happens to specifically commission me for that. Thank you for the unshrimp reminder, by the way. Probably already shrimping. Oh, you know it. I'm like the shrimp master over here. Okay, let's see. We do this. Invert, shrink. We do gray. Like this kind of gray. Yeah, it's a little bit more of a like sandy gray, I guess. Now you can see like the way I pick colors. Usually you can't see this if I'm using the PC version because of like streamer protection. Yeah. Commission you every Halloween related thing ever. Oh no. Oh no. Just want to randomly put this out there, but the music in the Watcher DLC for Rainworld is so good. Good to know. I think I've properly checked out the soundtrack of Rainworld. I probably should. If I'm not gonna play it again, I should at least check out the soundtrack. I've been really enjoying the Hollow Knight soundtrack, honestly. Like, I'm not super far into the game yet, but it's been really cool so far. Okay, eyes. The ES. Aww. I don't have a mouth reference, so I'm just gonna assume that it's a normally colored mouth. Otherwise, they would probably specify, right? Yeah. Yeah. Never went trick-or-treating as a kid because my mother thought it was evil and dangerous. Now I'm an adult. I'd rather give out candy to kids at this point, so I'd rather just chill at home. I never went trick-or-treating as a kid because my mom couldn't be bothered. Now I'm an adult. Nobody trick-or-treats anymore. I think I had like one trick-or-treater for the entire 5 or so years I've been living in this particular place. Any updates about your game? Yeah, the whole project got cancelled and thrown in the bin. Yeah, it's not happening anymore. I'm just kidding. It is... I'm not sure like how much I'm allowed to tell you, but it's basically being finished off this week and then sent to Nintendo. And Nintendo needs about a month to, like, I don't know what they do. Check that it's in line with their terms of service, I guess. But yeah. Scared the crap out of me. I'm sorry. Kids don't want to come to my neighborhood, they'll go to the one next to it. Oh my god, really? Yeah, I think... See, I don't really know, because I think on one hand, trick-or-treating is not really that popular in Germany. But also, while I was still living in the UK, it got like... We had like less and less trick-or-treaters every year. Until there was like none. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Too many boomers. I see. I wouldn't want to trick-or-treat to boomers anyway, as well. I think this needs to be a bit more purple, actually. Why purple? Maybe a bit brighter. Yes, delectable, amazing. Trick-or-treating only ever happens here on years when I have no candy ready to hand out. Yeah, I think... Wait, am I doing anything on Halloween? Nah, I think I'll be home. Yeah, if anybody actually comes and trick-or-treats on Halloween, I don't think it'll... I don't think it'll happen, but I do have a drawer full of snacks and candy because because people keep gifting me chocolate and stuff, like on my birthdays and Christmas. I don't know why I said birthdays plural, as if I have multiple birthdays in a year. But I don't eat that stuff. I don't eat candy and snacks. So, I think I'll be good. I don't think I need to buy any. They can have a 3-year-old. What do I even have? Like a dime bar. 20s Halloweens are just getting completely sloshed in. Sloshed. Yeah, it's funny. We were talking about Halloween stuff on the last stream. The only times I ever do stuff on Halloween is if I get invited to a Halloween party of the dev who's the main dev who's working on the Chipflake game. Funnily enough. So yeah, I can relate to that. I think Bro is gonna be too busy working on the game to do a party this year, though. Why does Catchip keep a cat face while talking? Because it's cute. I find it more fitting to his personality if he just has a static mouth. Any tips for people new to drawing digital art? 'Cause I really need it. My friends found out that I was using one layer for everything. I mean, you can use one layer for everything if you really want to. But yeah, like one of the one of the advantages of drawing digitally is the ability to use layers. That is true. Tips for people who are new to digital art. I don't know. Cause like I learned digital art when I was like 9 and I just did it by like doing it. So it's kind of hard for me to like put myself in the shoes of someone who's new to it. I apologize. Made fun of me. Because I tried to edit something and chaos began and I easily get art block. Yeah, that is understandable. You have any tips for getting over art block? Okay, I do actually. So like, I think probably the least helpful tip I have, but is still important to say I think, is that the first thing you should do if you have art block is figure out if you need to take a break. Sometimes art block is literally just your brain and your body telling you that you need a break. You've been drawing too long and you haven't taken a break. Okay, assuming that you have done that already. So something that always really helps me is to redraw a piece of artwork that's like a little bit older, like maybe like a year old, maybe even just a couple of months, to take a look at that piece. Even honestly, even just like looking at an older piece often gives me the motivation back. But yeah, I feel like, at least for me, a lot of the times, art block comes from, I don't know, the thing with being a digital artist, or like artist in general, is it's really hard to see your own progression as an artist. Like, it happens so slowly over such a long period of time that it's really easy to feel stagnant. And I feel like a lot of times that's where art block comes from. Like this feeling that you're not improving or not improving fast enough and stuff. So when you like actually take an old piece of artwork that you made and redraw it with your new skills, it's like solid proof to yourself, like, look, I have improved, look how much better I am at drawing. And often that can give you like your motivation back. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Yeah, another thing that I often do, that kind of relates to that whole feeling of improvement thing, is I try to learn something new, like just one new thing. The way I do that is I think of something that I don't like about my artwork. Like, it has to be something specific, right? Like, I don't know, I don't like how I draw clothes, or I don't know, my line art doesn't look very dynamic, and then I'll just go on YouTube and I'll search for a video that relates to that topic, and then I'll practice the thing. And sometimes I even just like browse art YouTube and just like pick out something completely random, like a tutorial on how to make some kind of like specific style of animation, like, I don't know, cause just that feeling of learning something new and like creating a new thing based on that often gives me the motivation back, my motivation back. Yeah. So if you have art block related to like a specific piece that you want to complete, and you have to complete it for some reason, or like you just really want to complete it for some reason, I think it's useful to get into a habit of like trying to figure out like what exactly is blocking you. Like what exactly about this piece are you struggling to draw, and like try to find something specific that you can improve on, and then like come back to it. Hey, I'm back. Yo, hi back. Haha. It's funny because that's not what they meant. The skunk? True. Very true. Thank you for the solid advice. I'm glad it was comprehensible. Thank you for the save reminder, by the way. And on shrimp. And stretch, wow. The whole shebang today. There was snow here, there no longer is. Yeah, it was hailing for me earlier. Wild. Absolutely wild. You know those energy swings I was talking about that I've been having earlier? I feel a crash coming on. Yeah, I feel like I could take a nap right now. Hello? Hello, Yamau. Welcome in. The way you also listen to Chill Hop? I mean, it's good. It's good stream background noise. Cause yeah, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Normally, when I'm not streaming, I listen to very loud and annoying music, to be completely honest with you. Nice art, thank you. Character looks really cool. Yeah, I agree. Very nice. Very nice character design. It just kind of looks like this, like, it looks like there's like a blend where this purple is. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that because I gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when you when you want to make a GIF. You can't use too many colors. Emphasis on the annoying part? Yeah. You gotta... I like listening to the kind of music that makes people who say that they listen to anything regret saying that. It's... K9, I think. I'm not sure what this character is, to be honest. They look like a monster dog, maybe? Definitely some kind of canine. Gotta get you into better dubstep. Yeah, I would be open to that, honestly, because I've been getting really tired of Tear Out, to be completely honest. Like, lately, it all just sounds the same to me. My friend said it's a fox. Oh, okay. Does this look fox enough? Probably right. I did instinctively give them a kind of thinness amount. There's great Tear Out out there. There is. I mean, it's like my favorite subgenre of dubstep. It's just... I've just been getting a bit tired of it lately, I guess, because I feel like a lot of artists are doing the same stuff as each other. But to be fair, I haven't been listening to a ton of music in general lately. Do you be giving Fox vibes? Nice. Good. If you're listening to more mainstream artists or going more underground, you have a lot of better stuff on the ladder. I agree, but most of the artists I listen to are underground. Like people who have like a couple hundred followers on Spotify kind of thing. But I guess the ones I'm listening to, some of them just have a habit of like copying each other, I guess. They're like copying all the stuff they've heard. I can't think of any mainstream artists that I listen to other than Borgor, if you even consider him mainstream. I mean mainstream within dubstep, I guess. Oh, and Dr. P, of course. Yep. Listen to 3 artists, really? Only 3? I have like the opposite problem. I listen to like thousands and thousands of different artists. But you kind of have to when you're into like underground music because everybody like half of them stop producing music after a couple months or years. So you have to find new ones. Either that or they release a new song once in a blue moon. Which, you know, makes sense because if they're underground, they obviously don't earn enough money from just their music, so they probably have side jobs, main... What is the word? Jobs. They have a job. You tell me what dubstep artists you're actually listening to and I will judge you accordingly. Yeah, the thing is, I tend to, I have a weird habit of just listening to individual songs rather than searching for specific artists. I'm not really sure why, and I've been trying to like break out of that of like when I find a song that I like, I try to like go and listen to their other stuff as well. Nowadays, I try to. Beep 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 beep. Kind of hard to find music on YouTube after a few music channels. YouTube just recommends me the same thing over and over. That's a shame. I think because I've been using Spotify for so long, it's gotten... It's not perfect, but it's pretty good at recommending me new music. I tend to go through phases, because I usually listen to music whilst I'm working on the animations and stuff. The commissions and stuff. But I go through phases of sometimes I feel more like watching YouTube videos while I work, and I'm in a YouTube phase right now. So I haven't listened to much music lately. Speaking of music, I haven't yapped and raved about the Chainsaw Man movie yet. Absolute frickin' cinema, by the way. I love it very much, and I'm very glad that I watched it. I did have to deal with the, I'm sorry, but very cringe German dub, but other than that, the movie was amazing. Highly recommend. Really well animated as well, but I think the highlight is definitely the soundtrack. Oh, I shouldn't forget these. Like the tips of the cheek fur is also pink. How long have you been drawing for now? You mean this particular piece, or like how long have I been drawing in general? Hi Chip, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, thank you very much for asking. How are you doing though? That's the real question. Pronoun extension has been a bit broken for me. Can you see me correct pronouns? It says they, she for me. In general, how long have you been drawing for? Since when? Since I was like 6. I always say it like this. I think pretty much everybody has a like as a kid, somebody puts a crayon in their hand and is like, yeah, draw some stuff. And everyone like does that, and most people find it fun and stuff, but for me, I just never stopped doing that. So hard to listen to the same artist when one of the songs you heard is different from their usual tracks. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. I always tend to find that like one unique track that I really vibe with. And then the rest of their discography is like country. Something completely different. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and take a quick break because Twitch is about to throw ads in your face. I apologize for that, but I'll only be a couple of minutes. Don't forget to. Okay, so this is really important, okay? Like, practically the fate of the universe depends on this, so make sure you listen very carefully. So basically, you get in the car and you push the clutch. That's the pedal on the left, not the one in the middle, though you need to push that too. Might be one of the most important parts. Okay, got it? Yup. No! Bad cat! Aww. Chip, no! No. No, Chip! No. Chip? What? No. Good evening. How is it doing? How is it doing? How is it doing? It's... Welcome back. Welcome back to me working on this beautiful icon for a very wonderful person known as Funtime and their friend. Evening? Oh yeah, sorry, I meant morning. I always mix those two up. You're not non-binary, what are you? I'm a man. I know, very boring, but like... I like being a boy mailman. Yippee. What is it? What am I doing? Oh yeah, drawing. I love men, but at what cost? That's mood. Such a mood. Okay, I think I've done pretty much every part of the design. Except for that little glow. Let me add that in. I think... Can I use this color? No. Let's use this one. Yeah, all I need to do is like add a little... what would you call this? A little transition? Loop. Floopity doop. Floopity doopity doop. Little transition, such a mood. When you're microdosing on HRT. Just a little transition. As a treat. There we go, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then that's the, that's the thing. No HRT because I'm trapped on Turf Island. I'm very sorry to hear that. Yeah, I think literally every trans femme person from the UK that I know, does DIY. Because it's just, like, trying to get it through the NHS is extremely cringe. So yeah, glad I don't live there anymore. Not that it was super easy to get over here, but at least I can get it with my insurance. Like, you know, like how it should be. Okay, yeah, I think think I'm not missing anything from the design, so I can go ahead. Wait, I am missing something. I just noticed. There's like little purpley bits inside the ears as well. Like this, but a little bit darker. Yeah. I knew there was something I was missing. Gonna go private, can't do DIYs, I have too much going on in the body that I still want to get doctor's help with it. Yeah, I meant to say private, I mixed up the words, I'm sorry. I think, yeah. Thanks for the save reminder. Yeah, it's always better to do it, like, through any kind of doctor if you're able to. Although I definitely don't blame people who, you know, they don't really have a choice but to do DIY. Hello? So thank you for the unshrimp reminder, by the way. Hello, Corgi! Thank you for bringing in your little Corgi friends. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had an excellent, most wonderful, blessed stream. How was it? What were you streaming today? What were you streaming on this fine Motivation Monday? The Motivation Car Mechanic Simulator, that sounds so epic. I'm not even, I know that sounded highly sarcastic, but I'm genuinely not being sarcastic. That sounds really cool. Hi all, hi Chip, hi, welcome in. How's your life today? Tell me everything. Turns out I knew more about cars than what I thought. That's funny. And Felix is here. Yo, what the heck? Thank you for the bits. Meowdy. Meowdy right back at you. Like the cat animation, so I wanted to see the stream. Well, while coming, I do sometimes stream working on videos. I just, like right now, I'm kind of at a... I'm kind of in like video purgatory. I don't know what video to make next. The thing is, I held a poll on my Patreon to decide what the next video should be. And the video that won the poll was a continuation of my UK road trip series. Which is cool and all, and I'm very happy to do. It's just, I was writing the script. And basically the next place we visit in the story is my hometown. So I started writing the script and it ended up becoming kind of like a video that's like focused on my hometown, like talking about it and like why it sucks and stuff. And then I was like, okay. The problem is while we were there, we didn't take any footage. That's what happens when you go there, you get too depressed, you don't want to film anything. But then I was thinking, you know, I'm going to visit my family at the beginning of December, so I could just get some footage then for the video. But also, that's in like a month, a bit over a month. So I'm kind of thinking, should I maybe like push the UK road trip? Oh my gosh. Maybe I should push the UK road trip video back a little bit and work on something else in the meantime. so I can get some footage of my shitty hometown for the video. Because also my game is supposed to come out sometime between now and December. So theoretically I should make a video about that first, right? How many road trip videos will there be in total? I honestly have no idea. It kind of, like, I don't have a rough plan of, like, what stuff I talk about in each video. I just kind of, like, write. It's kind of like, right. I'm, like, wiggling my fingers in real life right now. I just write, like, based on feeling, and then if the script is getting too long, I stop, because, you know, otherwise it would take me like 20 years to make a video. I can't be having that. So yeah, I don't know how many videos it's gonna take. I'm really excited. I mean, I think it's gonna take me a while to make every single, because I'm like halfway through right now. No, actually, I'd say I'm a bit further than halfway through. Because Manchester was like the metaphorical halfway point, but once we reached Manchester, we were like, oh, we should probably like hurry up a bit. So I think the rest of the series will be a bit quicker. UK road trip part 17 in 2032, maybe, yeah. But what I was originally gonna say was that I can't wait for the whole series to be done, because I want to put them all in like a mega compilation. And I'm really interested to see how long that final video will be. Literally Chipflake the movie. Maybe it's because your hometown. It's your hometown and you don't feel the need to take pictures. It's not a place you would see often. But the thing is, it was part of the road trip that we did. And the whole thing with the road trip was that we were making a video about it. Both me and my partner. But, I don't know, ever since the beginning we were like, I don't know if I want to like include my hometown in the video. And then when we got there, it was just like so depressing that I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. I don't feel like making videos here. But also, if I'm gonna make a video that's like about, like specifically about how I don't like my hometown because it sucks, I feel like I can't just not include footage about it, you know? So yeah, people are gonna be like, pics or it didn't happen, and I'll be like, shoot, I don't have any pics. Video about quest for the schnitzel would be an amazing thing to see. Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do, like... I don't know if I want to make like a story type kind of thing about the production of it, or if I want to do like a little like animated short kind of thing. I don't know. Last road trip thumbnail feels like a video screenshot. That's because it is. That was kind of the point. But if it's shit, that's fine, I guess. I live near Hull, it's miserable here. I don't think I've ever been there, but I believe you. Didn't know you had its pronouns as well. I'm happy to see more peeps with it as well. Been a long journey the past year with my identity myself with Discord at lots of things. Really? Yo! It club, let's go! I didn't know that, that's awesome. What is so bad about the UK? It's not the entirety of the UK. It's just the more like the poorer areas of the UK are not very well like looked after, I guess I would say. Do a story time in the style of a skit. Yeah, like my ideas are either like just a video about, I don't know, like my thoughts about the whole project, maybe some stories about like how it went. Either that or like a Chipflake's adventure kind of thing that's like, I don't know, like a little animated trailer about it. I really don't know. I don't know. And it's stressing me out, to be honest. Yeah, I guess I would probably do... Yeah, was that a save reminder? Thank you for the save reminder. I think I would do it... I think I'm leaning more towards the style of like the I'm back video where it's like a little bit jokey, but I'm like genuinely talking about it as well. But I also... I would also like to know the release date. We can't really know that until Nintendo is done like reviewing it or whatever. I don't know what they even need to do for a month long. Don't do animated trailers if the game doesn't look like trailers. That was not my plan. Don't worry. We have we already have a whole idea for how the trailer is gonna be. You have to really you have to be really careful to like show cool things that are in your game, but also not spoil too much. Just go by gender now. Okay. Of he, him, it's still testing she, her a little bit as well. Oh, cool. Personally, I consider myself gender fluid. You were the publisher? Nope. I'm with an independent studio who's made like 2 games so far. Yeah. Released 2 games so far. I'm a she in the way a boat is. Like, yes, I'm a she, but I'm low-key just existing. For me personally, I'm like, I'm a he in the way that like an animal is a he. It's kind of like you like, I don't know how to explain it. Like you call a dog. A dog can be a he or a she, but You don't really know unless the owner tells you. But like if it's like a wild animal, like nobody's gonna tell you, right? That makes sense. Ah. As dumb as it sounds, releasing 2 games that could be considered commercially successful is stupidly hard and deserves a huge amount of respect. I agree. Though I don't know if the developer would call those games commercially successful. No, I think as far as I know, Blobcat did okay. You know, because it was a puzzle game with a relatively not like a low production cost, but definitely a lot lower than this game. Like this game is a lot more like there's a lot more at stake if it doesn't do well. Let's just say very stressful. I don't love it. I don't love it. It's just a doggo, a creature. That is yeah, same bro. I feel that so hard. Just a creature. Oh, stretch. Okay. Whoa. Ooh, the chest stretch though, that felt good. They didn't lose considerable amounts of money on it. It's commercially successful in my opinion. Hope the game does well. Yeah, I think it will. I don't know if it's gonna be like a smash hit or whatever. But like the amount of people that are supporting us so far is like already like I don't know, I don't want to get my hopes like too high, but yeah, speaking of which, if you haven't yet, please go to chipflake.com/game and add it to your Steam wishlist, because that like really helps us out, like way more than you think. Honestly, don't like thinking about it because it concerns me how much I don't know about myself. Kind of a mood. Just know that I like it when my friends call me a girl. Honestly, that's like my entire approach to like figuring out who I am is like I stopped trying to. I think I talked about that in a video once, but I stopped trying to think about, okay, what am I? And instead try to think about, okay, what do I like? What do I like? What do I like being called? What do I want to be? What's like fun? What sounds fun to be? Hi, new here. Hello, new here. Welcome in. I'm doing a draw. Good morning. Good morning. Kitty is getting the spay treatment today. She is on her way. Aww. Aww. Do you know when the Switch wish list will be up? I don't know, to be honest. I thought, because we already sent a version of the game into Nintendo, like, months ago. And I thought we would be able to, set up the page already then. But I guess not. So I don't know. It's probably gonna be available to wishlist like a couple days before the actual release at this rate. Yo, thank you for the dono, Victor Couple. How's it going? How are you? Lucas, a cute cartoony skunk stinky. I'm not stinky, bro. Like, I'm half cat. That cancels out the stinkiness, okay? Can't help but be worried for her. She's gonna be okay. Yeah. She's gonna be okay. Really excited for the game. Just double check that it's on my Steam wishlist. Hell yeah, thank you. I'm really excited for it as well. It's like, it's cool. It's just like it. I'm trying to find a balance between like not feeling like I'm tooting my own horn, but also. But also, it's a really cool project that's a lot of talented people have been working on, so it deserves praise. But I think it's really cool because it's like, it's not just. I feel like a lot of YouTuber games or like streamer games or whatever, they're kind of just like a game that's been repackaged with their like characters or whatever. The Super Chipflake U is like a really unique experience. It's not just like, oh, it's like X game but with Chipflake. It's like, no, it's a Super Chipflake U. It's the game where you do quests, you collect things. It's cool, it's unique, it's fun, and there's a lot of like fun little Easter eggs everywhere. It's cool. Hello, what are you drawing? I am drawing a commission from a wonderful person known as Funtime. They wanted me to draw an animated icon for a friend of theirs. And this is what it looks like so far. It's like animated like this. It's not supposed to flash, I'm still working on it. Some cats stink though. But it's not like a stereotype though, is it? Probably might shoot myself in the foot here, but VFur did exactly that. Play this claw machine game, you can collect your favorite VFur streamer. Isn't the I think that game was that game's free though, right? I don't know much about it, to be completely honest. I kind of forgot about it. Being honest, when I heard you making a game, I was a bit worried that it would be an odd ones out situation. There was an odd ones out situation? Did he make a video game? Yeah, I think that's you know, a reason why this project is so different, because it wasn't just like, oh, I am a popular YouTuber, I need to make a video game, and then like some company writes me and is like, yo, you're a popular YouTuber, let's make a video game so we can make lots of money. Instead it was like, I was literally just shooting the shit with a friend and and we were like, imagine if there was a Chipflake game, what would that be like? That's how it all started. And it's also like, I don't know, on the one hand, thank you for the save reminder. On the one hand, it sucks that we don't have the budget to put a lot of things in the game that we would like to, but also the fact that like eventually the studio would literally run out of money if we didn't wrap up the game eventually. I think that's also like kind of a good thing to have in terms of insurance that the game will actually exist at some point, you know what I mean? And not get stuck in development hell. I think that like, even though it's been tough, like that's like partially why I'm kind of glad that we never went for like a Kickstarter or like that kind of fundraising thing. Although returning color to the world plot in your game reminds me of the old Drawn to Life games where you do something similar. Have you played that one? If so, thoughts? First of all, no, I've never played it. Second of all, that's not the plot of the game. Spoilers. That is just the plot of the animated series that I was making about it. Like, the point of that series is that it was like a prequel. I think it is free, yeah. Yeah. Like in that case, I don't know. I think that's fine. I mean, to be fair, it's not like I said that repackaged video games to base them on like an influencer is necessarily a bad thing. Doesn't mean that they're bad. I just think it's cool when it's a completely unique thing. Made a mobile game with microtransactions after making a video about hating mobile games with microtransactions. That's really interesting because I literally have never heard of that. Dang.
Here in Brazil there is an YouTube who made a mobile platform in partnership with a game dev school. No big company meddling. Wish you luck on yours.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Victor. What the flip? I really appreciate that. I need to reread that because I didn't understand half of it. Chip's accent is too thick. Here in Brazil, there's a YouTuber who made a mobile platform in partnership with a game dev school. Oh. That's really interesting. Text-to-speech scared me. But it's funny. Funny German accent. Isn't it hilarious? Hopefully it does well, you can add more to the game. Yeah, that's the plan. If it does well in the first like month of release, we want to do a free update that includes some more stuff. And then if it continues to do well, there's definitely like wait, I feel a sneeze in my nose. My throat. Why does it feel like there's another sneeze? Hello? Am I gonna sneeze or not? No. I swear there's still a sneeze in my nose. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, if if the game does well after the initial release, there's definitely the potential for like an extended version or a sequel or whatever. But you know, the game actually has to like do well for that. Unfortunately, like I hate that we live in a society that is so based on like how much money does a thing make. But yeah, that's how it is. It was a very expensive production, let's just say that. So please add the game to your wish list if you haven't already, and share it with people who think you think will like it. And yeah, when it comes out and you play it, please leave a review. Those are really helpful as well. Okay, I'm done advertising. When I go to Germany next, I want to try the raw pork on bread thingy just out of more of a curiosity. It is like, I swear, it is surprisingly good. Please try it if you eat meat. Oh. Quest for the Schnitzel, prepare to die in edition. The sequel is that Chip finally gets a Schnitzel and he has to eat it. Hello. Hi, Snowy. Welcome in. Yeah, the other text-to-speech I had, I understood that one way easier. This one is like... What are they saying? What are they saying? If I could get a working Steam client on my phone or laptop, I would, but alas, I haven't a computer. What? Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I kind of like, I don't know what to expect with the game's release. Honestly, I really don't know like how well it's gonna do. It's also like kind of nerve-wracking because you know, Steam sales and stuff are happening soon. And I don't know if people are gonna want to like save their money for that and not buy the game. Think about getting a gaming laptop slash PC or a Steam Deck at some point in the future. Oh, Steam Deck's great. The game runs amazingly on the Steam Deck, by the way. Just saying. Just saying. Oh. How much is the Game Boy again? The Game Boy? Is that a typo or are you genuinely asking? Because I don't know how much they go for nowadays. Game, not Game Boy. I was thinking that probably. You'll decide how much the game is going to cost when it gets released. I think it's probably going to be 20 USD. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the last thing we said. It's like 1 billion euros. That's like 18 euros, right? I want to consider releasing a demo during the next fest. I don't know how feasible that is. Yeah, so a problem that we've had throughout the whole development, particularly like showcasing the game at conventions and stuff, we can't really make like a closed demo. Every time we've taken the demo to a con, it's always been like, you get 20 minutes, do whatever you want. Because there's like we have like there's like the tutorial area, but that doesn't really like show off the game. And once you exit the tutorial area, you can go wherever you want and do whatever you want. So like, how do you make a demo of that? And I don't know, I don't think you can do time demos on Steam, right? $20 is super reasonable. I think, honestly, like, I think even like 25 would be super reasonable, but the main developer is just so like, I mean, he has more experience with me in terms of selling games. And yeah, a lot of people are kind of like entitled when it comes to games, unfortunately. Like, they expect like 1,000,000 hours of content out of like $10 games and stuff like that. So I think for that reason he wants to keep it like as cheap as possible. I think we could do, I think people would be happy to pay 25 for a game like this, but you know. Yeah, thank you for the donut, Victor. I appreciate it. What if I want to go back to the tutorial? I mean, you technically can. The tutorial area is like open. You can go back there. You can't like redo the tutorial, but make a demo by locking down all fancy areas except one. Yeah, that's the thing. Like we've considered that, but there's not. It still doesn't represent the game. It doesn't represent the point of the game if you are confined to one area or like 2 areas. I don't know. And again, additionally, that like closing, like trying to choose which areas to close off, and then like closing those areas off and like cutting off any loose ends and stuff is just so much extra work that would not really bring us anything, you know. I'd rather people buy it and then play it for less than 2 hours and then refund it if they don't like it. Honestly, I don't think it's possible for us to make a good demo, honestly. At least in this short amount of time. Feel so bad for the developer of web phishing, since people keep complaining about the game not having updates even though the game was $5 and the developer didn't expect so much success. Yeah, exactly. Like, how can you be so entitled about a $5 cozy phishing game? The developer of my game has pretty much the same experience, actually, because he also made a simple online game for $5. I don't know how many people, I don't know how many of you would know about that. But like a while ago in Germany, there was this guy that would go around on a bike and find people who are like causing minor crimes, I guess you would say. Like people who were parked slightly incorrectly and stuff, and he would report those to the police. And everybody found it like really ridiculous and silly. So the main developer of my game, he made a little game based on that. I think it was a game jam game. And that was also only like €5. And is constantly getting complaints that it's not getting enough updates. Even though he's been pretty open about the fact that he's working on Chipflake right now, and would be happy to update that game soon, eventually. Thank you for the save reminder, by the way. Some people just lack empathy. They do, and also, like, it's so prevalent within gaming. Like, I don't know, I've complained about entitled people when it comes to art and animations and stuff, but I feel like even then it's nothing compared to what game developers have to deal with. It's very sad because it's mostly indie developers who get the brunt of it. you know, the people who have like way less budget than AAA games are held up to the same standards or even higher in some cases. It's really sad, and especially because I feel like that affects that I mean, that kind of thing really like affects your motivation. I feel like a lot of really talented people end up quitting because, you know, understandably they don't want to deal with that, the entitlement. $20 will be better because this is a YouTuber game and mostly appeals to fans of your channel. That's the thing though, it's not a YouTuber game. It has pretty much nothing to do with me, it's except for the character design. And some references to my videos, like you can collect film reels to which allow you to watch videos from me within the game. Other than that, you can play it if you have no idea who I am. That's like kind of the whole point of the game. Like, I agree that it's mostly gonna be people who know me who are gonna buy the game, but the point is that it's also supposed to be a fun game for people who are fans of like stuff like Banjo-Kazooie and Spyro, Ukulele, stuff like that. Gonna be lurking? No worries, Corgi. Have an excellent lurk. Fallen asleep 3 times during the stream. I'll take that as a compliment. Always wondered where the name Chipflake comes from. What was the reason behind it? It's kind of a boring reason, to be completely honest with you. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm like trying to do 5 things at once. Trying to use the light table and not doing it right. Because I can't see the purple parts that I painted on over here. Gotta do those first. Where did the name Chipflake come from? It's, to be completely honest with you, it's literally just the combination of 2 words that I like the sound of. I've said this quite a few times before, but when I made my YouTube channel, when I made Chipflake, I wanted, like, I made it with the purpose of, like, I wanted it to be successful, I wanted it to become my job and stuff. So I was like, okay, I need a name that's, like, easy to spell, easy to pronounce, memorable, stuff like that. And then I made a list of, like, a bunch of different words that I liked, and combined, mixed and matched them all until I found something I liked. Wonderful progress on the commission, looks beautiful. Thank you very much, Glitchy. I appreciate it. Thank you for the on-shrimp and stretch reminder as well. You know what? I'll save as well, just for you. Oh. Ah. Beep 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 beep. Many sales to consider it a success? Our goal is 5,000. That is like the point where we can say, okay, we didn't horrifically fail, everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, not 100k. I don't think we could ever sell that many. that's a lot. I mean, that would be amazing, but that amount for an indie studio is very would be impressive. Not with that attitude. That's 5k within the first like month of release as well, by the way. How's Hollow Knight going? It's just pretty cool. I'm enjoying the game. Thought that since you have over 1 million subscribers, 100k will be doable. Well, there's a couple things to consider with that. The main one being, my channel is... How old is it now? 9 years old? 8 years old, something like that. A lot of my subscribers don't watch my channel anymore, either because they are old accounts that aren't being used anymore. There's people who like generally stop watching and stuff like that. And the other thing is that I may still get like 100k viewers on average on my videos, but you know, those are free, right? It's free to watch a YouTube video from me. So, you know, just because 100k people watch my last video doesn't mean 100k people would buy something from me, no matter what that is, you know? Fair enough, I did subscribe to you on multiple accounts. Yeah, that's exactly. 11 years? The channel was made back in 2011? Oh, no. I made the channel in 2014, but my first video was in 2017. So I did use it for a while to just upload like random stuff. Why the buying stuff? You already asked a lot in my opinion. What do you mean by that? Stopped a while ago and only rediscovered you because of a YouTube notification that you were live and because of a Baldi's Basics game. Yeah. Please don't tell me you miss my old voice, that's really weird. You wouldn't tell a guy who went through puberty that you miss his old voice, right? Saw Chip in Roldy's crack house and said, hang on a sec, I know that dude. That is so funny. That's another one of those projects that the developers did not expect to grow that big, right? I got an email from them like a couple months ago being like, hey, so like we kind of used your character in this game. I'm sorry, it was just supposed to be like a funny thing between our friends. We didn't think it was gonna be this big. We'll remove the character if you want to. I was like, nah. You know, it's fine. it's just a parody, like, I don't know. I was a little bit like, I don't know, when they made the character a cop. But I was thinking about it and I was like, you know, it's not like, it's not Chipflake, it's a different character, so you know, I guess it's fine. How does this keep happening? I don't know. accidentally double-clicked and the chat rules vanished. Please help. Don't worry, I don't have any, like, crazy rules. It's literally just, like, use common sense. That's about it. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but personally I don't really see a reason to put like don't discriminate, don't be offensive, don't be racist, stuff like that. I don't really see the point in putting that kind of stuff in my chat because I feel like that's common sense, right? Just won't be a jerk. Exactly. I just can't imagine a situation where somebody is like they're about to enter a Twitch chat and they're like, oh boy, time to time to be racist, and then they see the chat rules and they're like, oh man, it says don't be racist, too bad, I guess I'll not be racist today. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, is it playing ads? Shoot, I'm sorry, I missed it. Okay, I'll go and take a quick break then. I need to refill my water anyway. I'll be back in I think I'll be back in less than 5 minutes actually. Okay, we're back. Okay. No. 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 Why? Why? No. No. Uh. Okay, sorry about that. My sense of time is so off. So off since I started feeling weird on Friday. Yeah. Meowdy. Meowdy. Yeah, I'm gonna replay the Convexity song because it slaps.
We are 5 years away from entering the 21st century.
Yeah, I was like working on this, and I kept looking at the time, so I wouldn't miss the mandatory ads that Twitch plays. And I was like looking, I swear I looked and it was like 30. I was like, okay, I worked a bit more. I looked again, it was like 33, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I see a message being like, oh, no ads, and I'm like, bro, what? Why is it 4 PM already? What is going on? But, hi, Photosphere, welcome in. How are you doing? And an animator, or an animator? Song is gonna be 6 years old in a couple months. Aww. It can go to school. Hello, Gritty Fox. And Minecraft Man. Scroll. Yo, so many people. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Let's continue. Yep. Dirty Dust is one of the toughest parts of the German language. Yeah, it is. But the nice thing about it is that even if you use the wrong article, people will still know what you mean. Like, you're basically outing yourself as a non-German, but at least people will still understand what you mean if you say the wrong article. Get booped. What the flip? That is incredibly rude. Dirty Dust Nutella. That I hate that discussion because it's like it's a brand, like it doesn't have a proper article. And then Nutella's like, yo, we can use this for marketing, let's go. Free advertising. What I find the hardest about German is the sentence structure. Like, sometimes I'll know what I want to say and I'll know all the words that I need to say, but I don't know, like, how to like put them together in a coherent sentence. OMG is so real. I don't know why my eyes are closed all the time. Wait. There we go. So I gotta ask, what makes your game different from other platformers? Why should I buy your game and not another platform? Solitary. So, well, like, personally, like, I know the game dev and everything keeps saying that it's a platformer, but I feel like there's actually not that much platforming in it, like... To me, it's more like a collectathon exploration game. than a platformer. But if you do like platformers, it controls very nicely. Like the way Chip controls feels so satisfying. But yeah, to me the most fun thing is collecting things. And doing the quests and reading the funny dialogue. I'm probably not selling it very well, am I? Sorry. Yo, Fenmei, how's it going? Thank you for the raid. How have you been? How was your stream? Write a number on a piece of paper for a commission in the blue cat style, and I would... What? What do you mean? What does that mean? We bring the floofs, yo. I am so honored. Where's the animation? I can show you. Watch this. Look at him go. Oh, I just noticed an error. Yeah, do not boop me, that is extremely rude. Your pitch needs some work, but the foundation is solid. Yeah. I was unprepared. Searching for a new model, and I adore the style of Blue Kitty. Well, thank you! Oh, dancing lines? Yeah. Thank you for the save reminder, by the way. Look at him go! This is actually really close to done. All it needs is some shading. And a background. Cool, right? Pretty epic and cool, right? Pretty epic and pog and cool, right? How was your stream, Fenmei? Were you streaming art as well? Or did you play a game? Yeah, the spicy deets. Hey Raiders, go wishlist Chip's game on Steam. Thank you. Doing art, practicing background colors. Ooh. That sounds very epic and pog, to be completely honest with you. How about we do like this? Maybe like this? Yeah, let's go. Gotta have a pitch ready at all times. Okay. I'm sorry. Gotta eat, have fun with the animation? Heck yeah. Thank you for the raid, I really appreciate it. I'll take good care of your community. Have a wonderful meal. Yippee! Another really fun thing about the Chipflake game. Those are really cool mini games. Personally though, I don't know, I just think the quests are really fun and creative. There's lots of silly characters. Okay, let's see how this looks. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Now we take all these dudes, we make a folder, and then we take all the things, and we put them in a folder, and then we go boop, 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 and then we have give you a little outline, and it's like, wee. And now we do some shading. Some shading. Wow, okay. Some shading. Shading time. Let's go. So excited to meet all the characters. Heck yeah. Okay, how about like a reddish, purplish, purplish shading. Lately I've been shading a little bit differently. I usually do this. Wait. This, and then I erase the shading. Hi Amethyst, welcome in. YT, do you make YouTube videos? Cause it like, it makes way more sense to yo, thank you for the 36, bro. You have a 36 month resub banter, what the absolute flip. I truly am getting old, aren't I? Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna be 28 in a couple weeks. Almost 30, bro. I'm gonna die soon. Yeah, but yeah, it makes more sense to like pick out where the light would be hitting than where the light wouldn't be hitting. Onk status. I feel like sometimes I feel like I've already hit onk status. It's like people act as if anything over the age of 25 is old. Started dreading turning 30. I don't want to be on hip, really. I mean, maybe I'll feel different about it when I'm 29, but I'm not too worried about it. I think that's just because I know so many cool over 30-year-olds in my life. And I know a lot of people who, okay, maybe not a lot of people, I know some people who, their life like really started when they hit 30. Like my partner's sister, for example, she was kind of just working generic jobs all her life. And then when she was 28, I think, actually, she was like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna start a new apprenticeship in a completely new field, and I'm gonna, like, actually try to get a job that I want to do for the rest of my life. And, yeah, when she was 30, she was finished with the apprenticeship, and she got a really good job in a field that she really wanted to work in, so I don't know, I guess maybe that's why I don't feel too worried about being 30, because I know people like that who... I'm just repeating myself at this point, you know what I mean. And I think another part of it probably is, you know, I started transitioning when I was 24. So like, to me it feels like my life is just starting. So bad that I turned 18 a few months ago, but I really didn't enjoy my teen years, because everyone says that time was amazing, but for me it mostly wasn't. Same here. That's probably another reason why, now that I think about it, why I'm not too bothered about getting older. Yeah, my teen years were absolutely dreadful. The 30-year-olds are all like hecking doggo and well, that just happened. Yeah, isn't that amazing? This peak comedy. Yeah, I was like too depressed to enjoy teenager things as a teenager. Sadly. But yeah, people usually just say that your teens are like the best years because you're old enough to like be able to enjoy things with like not as much restriction as when you're younger, like from your parents. And you also usually at that age don't have responsibilities. Like you don't have to be like, oh, I can't, wait, I can't think of an example. You don't have responsibilities, as much responsibilities as an adult. I think that's why people say that. But like, I don't know, you know, some of us are not really in the position that we can enjoy our lack of responsibilities because of either mental health reasons or we just don't live in like the best household or other reasons. Just realized a new It movie is coming out in December. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie 2 comes out. Bro, I watched the new Chainsaw Man movie in the cinema on Friday. Absolutely peak cinema, by the way. But I got jump scared, not like actually jump scared, but like I was like, what? When I saw the trailer for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie 2, I did not know that was a thing that was happening. Like that, watching the trailer for it, that was the first time I'd heard of the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie being a thing. Cinema bro thinks he's Shakespeare. What do you mean? What do you call it? What do you call it? The theater? I'm sorry, I went to the theater. Dude, theater sounds more Shakespeare than cinema. Or was that the joke? Didn't know you stream. This is a nice surprise. Yeah, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday around this time. Yeah, and I've been doing it for like 3 years now. Isn't theater where plays happen and where cinemas where movies are played? Yeah, that's what I think. The teen, you don't have to pay mortgage or bills, and instead you can play games, draw, do what you want all day without serious repercussions. Yeah, I think that, yeah, that's probably the main reason why people say that your teens or like being a kid is the best time. Which I can understand, and I do feel a little bit sad that I couldn't really like enjoy it in that way, but also like, you know, the time is over now. I can either like sit here and like be sad that I didn't have classic teenager years, or I can, you know, enjoy the life that I have right now. Too broke to move out? Is it expensive in Germany to support yourself? It's hard to say because it's such a big country. It highly depends on like where exactly you would be. But housing is getting very expensive over here right now, unfortunately. It didn't used to be like that. But in recent years, apartments, rents, houses and stuff have gotten like really expensive. Ah. $8K just for my car and I'm an apprentice? Oof. You paid 8K for your first car? Mine was 4. Yeah, the cost of vehicles and insurance and stuff, like, put me off from getting my driver's license until I was 22, I think, or 23. Yeah. Doesn't Germany take like 45% tax? It does, Germany has pretty high taxes, but like, you still earn enough, so it's not like everybody's, like, you know, it's not like everybody's poor. If you, you know, I have a family member who's a bin man, and he earns, like, pretty well. And that's the kind of job where you don't need any, like, qualifications for. So I think in general, it is possible to, in general, I feel like it's not too hard to support yourself in Germany, but it does highly depend on where you are and what kind of, like, job you're looking into and stuff like that. But being a bin man is quite a good job. Yeah. It pays surprisingly well in Germany. The company that my family member works for, they also, like, give their employees raises if they ask for them. And such. It just tends to be the kind of job where a lot of, like, male boomers work. So, as you can imagine, the work environment is very, like, catered to those kinds of people. Imagine working a job and making enough to support yourself and a family, it's crazy. Yeah. I can't believe, like, when some people who live in, like, the US talk about how they have, like, 3 different jobs and they're still struggling to pay rent, I can't believe that. It's absolutely wild. Beep 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 beep. I don't know how I feel about this shading, that doesn't make sense. Be gone. Okay. A little bit less. A little bit less dramatic shading, please. Like this, and then I think this one would go up a bit more and be like blah 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 blah. And then some cheeky backlight like this. Yeah. I need more breakbeat like this in my playlist. One job should be enough to afford basic needs. Says a lot about your country if people can't afford basic needs after working 2 to 3 jobs. Yeah. That and like both people in a relationship having to work 2 to 3 jobs as well. Like yo, Nebula, hi. What have you been up to today? Are you working? 33. Every time I look at the clock, it says 33. And I swear I'm gonna blink and it's gonna be 5 o'clock already. Just got home from work. Oh, super tired. Oh man. Are you streaming tonight or are you gonna be too tired? What are the weirdest American words / sayings you've heard? See, like, I've definitely heard some, like, silly ones. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is with me, but every time I get asked a question like that on the spot, I can't think of anything. Like, if you give me, like, a couple days to think about it, I'd be able to come up with some good ones, but I don't know. I'm really bad at answering questions like that on the spot. Always 1-2, just struggling in finding games. Oh, yeah, I get that. It's like the same problem my partner is having right now. Because they stream gaming every 3 days. No, every 3 days a week. And it's like, they're like getting through the games so fast that it's like, what do you play next? At least with me, I only do it weekly, so by the time I'm done with one game, I already have an idea for the next one. I mean, I also get a lot of, I also get requests for specific games as well, which is nice. I don't have to think about it too much myself. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth is definitely up there with the weird American sayings. I mean, I don't know if that's just because of cartoons and stuff, but I do know that one. I don't think it's like one of those things that people go around saying in the UK, but if you say that to a British person, they're not gonna be like, "You what, mate? What did you just call me?" Also saving every game for after my outfit debut. Ooh. Ooh. Hi Chip, hi Vin. Thank you for making me cute. What about it's raining cats and dogs? That is definitely a commonly used one in the UK as well. Okay, let me try reducing the opacity a bit. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the shading. Okay, time to trace. Ooh, illegal tracing. Oh. Meow. You know a really really weird one? The fact that Americans say airplane and British people say aeroplane. I always found that weird. Airplane is better than airplane, I'll say that. I agree. Airplane sounds like a child being like, airplane, this plane that's in the air. Aeroplane's like, yes, aerodynamic plane. Walkie-talkie is stupid and it makes me feel like a child. Wait, what? What is the American term for that? But yes, I completely agree, like... That is literally the embodiment of the meme that people say. Like, you call those crisps, you call those chips, we call them crispity crunchy munchies. It's like a literal, like... unironic version of that. Need to shop? No worries, dude. Have a good shop. Get some epic food. Walkie-talkie's American as well? Really? I have another weird one that's not really that funny, it's just kind of weird. The British people spell tire with a Y. T-Y-R-E. And the US says tire like I-R-E. Is there another word for walkie-talkie though? Is there a less a less cringy way to say that word? Portable radio? It's not quite the same thing though, is it? Intercom or pager, yeah. Now that sounds epic. Oh, intercom is the loudspeaker in the building, and the pager's old beeper thing. My brain. Let's just say it's called a walker-talker. Aeroplane. I think we should call it the talkie boy. Pages are an actual thing that wasn't made up for PC2. Call it the Spinglebop. Yep, yep, yep. I'm adopting that. That's perfect. Thank you for the bits, Felix. The word airplane is also used in the DuckTales theme song. Aw. It's probably like so that it can rhyme with something, right? Or have enough syllables for the song. I wonder how many small American children were confused by that when they first heard it. Have you tried honeycomb candy? I have not. I did not know that was a thing. And a serious movie. We have to infiltrate this building to save the world. Here, take this talkie boy. I mean, it's like not even that far off from saying walkie-talkie. Like, everybody's gonna die. You need to infiltrate this building and communicate with me. I will communicate with you from the outside. Take this walkie-talkie. Like, it sounds so stupid. Hi, Chip. Hi, Willow. Off to work? Ew. Disgusting. Just don't work and claim benefits, because apparently that's a really easy thing to do. Makes so much sense. I like Talkie Boy better, same. Beep, 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 beep. English is so confusing, because what's the difference between baking soda and baking powder? Oh, I think I actually know this one. Wait. No, I don't. I think they do different things. Remember your YouTube from like a year ago? Honestly, forgot you existed when I follow you as I like your content, but lost my 60k hours YouTube account. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. Thank you for the follow though, appreciate it. And thank you for the bits, Felix. I remember seeing a list of alternate names for objects using the walkie-talkie format. Don't remember much from the list, but I remember forks being called grabby stabby. I'm pretty sure I've seen that before as well. Baking soda is what you drink. Yeah, that's why it's called soda. It's soda that you use for baking. To bake soda-flavored cakes. True story. Meow, true. I call tree stumps stumpy wumpies. Okay, this is getting out of hand. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop doing that. People who call soda pop are wrong with everything. Don't start this, please. It's never gonna end. You can't stop the soda pop. You can't start the soda pop discussion. It's literally not gonna end. Hi. Hello, Flinny. Welcome in. I don't know why I'm doing this like this, because I could just do... Wait. I can just do this. Wow. Oh my gosh, cheating? No way. What is this wizardry? Wow. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Pop is the way Miss Wednesses. Yes, I'm just inventing new words today. Miss Midwesterners. Oh my god. Pop is the way Midwesterners refer to soda. However, as someone who was born and raised in the Midwest, I never call it pop. Interesting. We call it pop in the UK as well. Pop. I don't know why I was struggling so much to say the word Midwesterners. Oh my god. Yeah, I was very I was surprised when I first learned that some areas of America call it pop as well. So I thought for a long time that it was just a silly British thing, as usual. Here in the UK, my favourite part of the Midlands is Coventry. I see. I don't think I've ever been there. You know what my favourite part of the Midlands is? The Lake District. Is the Lake District in the Midlands? Took me way too long to realise they're called soft drinks because they're not hard drinks. Yeah. Getting ready for work at my new job. Yo. Good luck, bro. You're gonna kill it. In a good way. Please do not actually murder anybody. Would a hard drink be cement? Yeah, basically, like... anything that solidifies as it comes in contact with a liquid. It's called a hard drink. Heard bad things about Coventry before I went? Really? I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about Coventry. Coventry. Actually, I lied. I tried whiskey and I hated it. Take me away. But whiskey is literally like the worst alcohol, so like... The lady who rode through Coventry naked and everybody had to shut their windows? What? That sounds epic. Bro, I bet people from Coventry, like, get so tired of people, like, mentioning that. It's probably, like, all people talk about. Maybe a bit, Felix. I have an image mapping a road trip through places in the UK with funny names. Where is that? Wait. I'm embarrassed to admit that I don't know that as a British person, but is there really a place in the UK called Twat? That is amazing. Anyway, thank you for the resub, idiot. Really appreciate it. I believe I'm free from the ads. Yeah, I'm really... Es tut mir richtig leid. Wegen, vor einer Stunde habe ich die Werbung vergessen. Eigentlich mache ich immer Pause. Weil weil ja. Ich will, dass ihr nichts... Ich will nicht, dass ihr irgendwas verpasst, aber mein Zeitgefühl ist so scheiße gerade. Ich weiß auch nicht warum. Aber ja, danke trotzdem für den Sub. Es freut mich und jetzt bin ich glücklich. Vielen Dank. Ja. To summarize, I was like, yeah, I'm really sorry about earlier. I usually take a break when the ads play, but my time, like, there's not a word, it's not an English word for that. Like, my sense of time is so messed up. I don't know why. So I, like, totally forgot about it. But thank you so much for the resub anyway. I appreciate it. Battle Squad intensifies. Yeah, I'm starting to crash again. Oh. Oh, nap time. Time to take a nap. Chipflake, haven't heard that name in a while. Same. Who remembers Chipflake? Isn't he that, like, German guy? Hi Ozzy, how's it going, dude? How's your life been? Yeah, wasn't Chipflake that, like, purple cat? You're a small amount the reason I'm a furry. You're welcome, question mark. Yeah, like, when Chipflake got that new voice actor though, I was like, nah, I'm out. I wish he would sound like a prepubescent boy for the rest of his life. So disappointed that this grown man doesn't sound like a child anymore. How are you? I'm good, thank you. It's doing some art. You're about to make some art too? What are you gonna work on? I'm working on this commission for a very cool person who's been a supporter of mine for a while, and they're always like incredibly generous with their tips, which makes me like, I don't know, it's so nice of them. And yeah, it's almost done. I just need to finish off the shading. Did I wait? Oh, I just hit the background. Never mind. Add a couple touch-ups and then it's done, which is really cool. Did you play Hello Neighbor? I did not. Emotes and stickers? Hell yeah. What's the word? Wait, I feel like I have a sneeze. Ah. 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 Can I commission you sometime when I found it, says a chill? Yo. I'd love that. Thank you very much for that. Thank you for the blesses as well. I feel so blessed. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to see funny mouse man in your style. Ooh. I would love to draw funny mouse man in my style. May you feel thoroughly blessed. Oh, very much so. I don't know why I'm so sneezy though. Oh, you know what? It's been a while since I vacuumed. I don't know how many of you are like responsible for vacuuming your own space, but if you are, how often do you vacuum? Thank you for the safe reminder. Daddy or the Das Nutella? Dude, they are... It is a brand, it doesn't have an article. Every time you bring up this discussion, you're playing right into their hands. They want you to... They want there to be a debate about it because it's good for marketing. But if you're asking me, I think D sounds the best. D Nutella. Every 1 to 2 weeks, every few days, every day if I can. Yeah, I think. Wait, do you have pets? If you have pets, I can understand why one would want to vacuum daily. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember the last time I vacuumed. I kind of struggle to do my chores. I'm not gonna lie. I always make sure my place is spick and span if anybody's coming over though. But nobody ever comes over, so that's why my house is so unvacuumed. Thank you for the bits, Felix. Looked it up. What is in Scotland? Of course it is. No pets for us. If we did, we do it at least once per week, probably twice. Yeah, I have family members who have five cats. So they vacuum. They're long-haired cats as well. So they vacuum literally multiple times a day. You kind of have to if you have long-haired pets. I have cats that come down sometimes but not live with us full-time since they're our parents' cats. Oh, okay. I see. Your cat's vacuum? That's amazing. No. But okay. Is that everything? Boop 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 boop. I see a piece that I missed, but I'll add that in after. It's okay. And we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this. Wow! Shading! Oh, that's my favorite German noise. It's like when something impressive happens, you go, oh. You like paws and or paw beans? Bro, who doesn't? Like, come on. Come on, England. Ellen, Germans can turn into Mario? What do you mean? When does Mario say "oh-ha"? Yeah, am I missing anything? Am I missing anything? I think it's good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. We turn down the opacity of this to like, yeah, I think that's good. And then we add some we had some cute little details like it sounded like Mario. Oh-huh. Yeah. See, now the weird, like, I'm getting an energy spike again. What is wrong with me? I'm kind of scared. I have, like, this weird feeling that I'm gonna, like, explode. And I'm only half joking. Looking so good. Thank you very much. I might change the color of the shading, actually. It looks a little too, like, muddy for my liking. I believe I can just do... layer... do thingy, and then I can, like, adjust this. Not like that, but, like, if I crop it to the... if I clip it to the layer below... oh, it's not gonna work because this is already clipped to something else. What if I just, unclip this, because this doesn't need to be... oh, where did my background go? What? What? What is happening? Wait, what? Huh? 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 Think of the bits, Felix. You probably can't experience spontaneous human combustion if you're a skunk cat. Bro, I was like unironically terrified of spontaneous human combustion as a kid. I watched like a weird documentary about it, and then I like genuinely believed it's something that could happen, like... yeah. What time is it for you? It is 5 PM. Why is my background being like that? Is it because of this? No. I'm really confused. Why is the background missing on this one layer? That does not make any sense. Oh, okay. I think I got it. I just need to, I just need to, I just need to, I just need to, I just need to explode. Yeah, don't refer multiple, just do this one. Is this one, please? Yep. Yep. And then we do this, and then we do expand, and then we do block. Wait, no. Wrong layer. Wrong layer! Ah! This one. There we go. Crisis averted. I can also get rid of that overlapping thingy over there. Wait, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool when I show you. Wait. Wait. Wait for it. Okay, where's the pink thing? Here. Be gone. Okay, now all this is right. What is that? Hello, sir? Sir slash ma'am? What are you doing? Be gone. Okay. Okay, wait. Now I can take this color changey thing, and I can clip it to the layer below, and now it's only gonna affect the shading. Right? Yeah, it's only affecting the shading. Okay. Now I can mess around with it and find a color that I like. So I almost feel like a more like bluish color, like slightly purpley blue. I think that like fits a little better, like as a contrast to the background. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that like around here. Maybe more saturated actually. Yeah. Maybe like slightly more thingy. Okay. Hey Chip, for your wiggle out commissions, do you think you'd be willing / able to do 2 frames on my Sona? One with his mouth open and one with it closed. Use that for my stream when I talk. I do have a slot open on my commissions page for pay what you want commissions. You could use that for it. If it's not too confusing. Why'd you choose a skunk as a character? What do you find so special about a skunk? They're just fluffy and cute. That's literally all it is. I never planned to use Socks as like a YouTube character, so I really didn't put that much thought into his design. He's literally just cute fluffy boy. Thank you, Trekkie. Are you the one who just asked about the 2 frame thingy? Somebody else. Okay. Yeah, like this. Thank you for the bits, Felix. The real reason is that AA on is stinky, bro. I'm gonna throw you out of a building. Somebody else? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I am going to stop streaming pretty soon though. I've been streaming for 3 hours. But I will be continuing commissions on Friday. If you would like to watch me work on it and you don't mind waiting. Okay. I'll finish up the final touch-ups off stream, I think. So, thank you very much for watching as usual. We had interesting conversations today. Yeah. Hope you have an excellent, wonderful rest of your day. And freaking I don't know, come back on Wednesday. Oh yeah, I don't know if I will be streaming on Friday actually. Probably, but I'm not 100% sure. Thank you for the bits, by the way, Felix. Friday's Halloween. Yo, spooky. Spook time. Okay, have an excellent rest of your day, and